You can see the icebergs moving along the river. That's what we call them, icebergs, because it's actually foam that's created when the dry riverbed has water flowing over it. The little bubbles and minerals and everything build up and make these little clumps of, looks like soap suds, but we'll call them icebergs. You can see them coming around. As you can tell by the shoreline, it's come up about 4 to 5 feet from where it was. Here's some icebergs coming down the river. I bet, I've never touched one, but I bet if you did touch it, it'd feel like a soap sud, ball of soap or something. Here comes a real big one. Looks like a little island moving down.
Here's a bee that's drinking water at the Rio Grande. Let me get a closer look at the bees. They flit about very quickly, so it'll take me a little bit here. Here's one.
The birds are out, the red-winged blackbirds, the white-winged doves, the mourning doves, but not seeing any ducks, anything like that. I think the water's too swift for them right now. They'd be heading up to the lake, probably Elephant Butte. These icebergs only occur when the river is first opened up, and I believe they opened the dam up June the 1st, and this is June the 2nd, and that's why they're here. It'll clear up after a couple of days. There won't be anything there. But it doesn't bring the birds back. I mean, the ducks, they're gone. It's just too swift. This used to be a natural flowing river at one time. I'm sure it wasn't this wide or this big, but they dammed it up, and it only flows full like this about, say, June, July, August. I think about 3 months actually. And it's to water the pecan groves that are behind me here. You can see the pecan groves in front of the mountains. And they use it to irrigate those. They use the water to irrigate them. All these reeds will be coming back to life again. You can see some of them now. New growth. They said we're supposed to have rain by morning, but I don't believe them. I just don't see enough clouds in the sky. And I don't feel the humidity. I don't feel the humidity enough to make it rain. So I think the weather, you know, you heard of fake news. Well, I think there's fake weather now, because they gave a high wind advisory earlier today. It's supposed to be very windy right now, and it isn't. It's not windy at all. So you can't even believe your weather forecast when you live out here in the Chihuahuan Desert. It rains when it rains. These are interesting. I didn't know they turned into fuzzy things like this. This plant has got these flowers, and when they mature, I guess they turn into fuzzy things that fly around. And that's what I've been seeing. I probably call them cottonwood, but it's not. It's a different kind of a plant. Well, we decided to come up here to the river today and see if the river was flowing like they said it would be flowing. But you know, this water, all this water is coming from 70 miles away. Okay, and I imagine it takes a while for it to get here. Never heard of anybody getting caught in a river when it starts to fill up. So it must be kind of a slow process. I just heard something in those brushes. You probably heard it too. I don't know what it was. Could be a cat or a rabbit or a bird. Who knows? Wouldn't those reeds right there, wouldn't they make good fencing? I think they would. You strap them together, put them in cattle fencing, block out my neighbor, and be good. Now I'm looking south now, and I don't see any signs of any rain clouds, cumulus clouds building. The west, that's the west. Not much there either. Here's my wife taking a video of me. Just can't resist. Just can't resist, huh?
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna go over here so I could BD a little
Don't you
bit.
want the sun
You can tell me.
to your back?
Come over here. There, lady. Come over here, face me. You can tell me about the river.
Well, I kind of discussed it already.
Just say, you know. Okay, this is June the 1st. And what do you think of the new river flowing?
I thought it was June the 2nd.
The 2nd?
Second?
Today is the 1st. It's a Sunday.
Yeah, today's June the 1st then. I stand corrected. Well, it's not the prettiest river I've ever seen, but it's water for a dry desert. I bet it's filling up the water table out here though. That way, fill up the groundwater.
Well, you know, those are soapy looking formation that's floating out. That's because the riverbed was dry.
Yeah.
And then when the water comes on top of them, it creates an air pocket just like a soap. So it looks like soap suds.
I thought someone spilled Ajax dishwasher detergent in, huh?
Yeah. It does look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I've never touched one, before.
Well, you got the opportunity, but I don't think you want to.
I haven't seen one flow close enough to shore to touch, but I bet
It looks
like soap suds to me.
It looks kind of dirty looking.
It does, doesn't it?
Maybe sticky because it's sticking together, form that round thing.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much birds here except for, I hear the redwing.
A lot of redwings, yeah. A whole lot of redwings.
Well, a few other ones walking about, but I don't know what they are. I do see some white-winged doves.
Something was back there in that brush. Gave me a rustling sound. Must have been a river rat or something.
Could be, could be.
Yeah, we've seen muskrats or something along this river. I don't know what they call it.
It's possible.
And jump back. There's a swift. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a swift. There's swifts around.
Well, I'm going to go down this way. Take a look. I want to see what's going on down here.
Okay.
You know, this river's up about 4 feet. Probably deeper in places.
This is the salt cedar. I believe this is called the salt cedar bush or trees. But these are actually forming like bushes right now. They are not native to the Rio Grande River. They were planted here as water or anti-water erosion type of shrubs. And they're effective because their roots are very invasive. But they are very colorful, so it adds beauty to the riverside.
Well, it's moving faster than I can walk. I'll tell you that for sure. There's one that's close by. Well, it looks like I'm in charge of taking care of the bags. So, my wife's off. She's wandering down this way over here. So I'm going to let her do her wandering. I'm going to stay here and watch the bags.